Hi, this is Lou. Today is April 22nd already. My goodness. Okay, I'm going to show you what's happening here. And look at that. There's a 3-3. Those are my numbers. See on his truck, the number's 3-3. Well, anyway, what's going on is Austin's having his motorhome hauled over to his place, which is just in time. Actually very good timing, because this coming weekend on Saturday the church is coming out to do a lot of work on Dad's place. In other words, he wants them to haul off all the stuff that we don't need anymore. Like there's a bunch of different chairs and things on the back porch and in the yard actually that look a little tacky, so he's going to get rid of those. I mean, we could pull some stuff out in the front yard and say take it, but anyway, people from church are coming, so I'm not sure everything what they're going to do, but they're making a little work project of it. And I'm not sure, last time they had the kids come, you know, like a boys group and a young women's group, young men's group, whatever, and their counselors, you know, those who were their teachers and their counselors, and then the bishopric came. So I don't know who will be coming this time and what all they'll do, but it sounded like they're going to be hauling some stuff away for him too. So just trying to get the place cleaned up some, in case, you know, if he puts it on the market. Is that what the bottom of that tree looks like? I want to walk in his yard, but I don't want to get in trouble. Not that I would, but you know, I don't know these ones. Let's see, I don't know that you can see the bark on that, and I'm not sure if that is bark. I have my shades on. It is, it looks like it is. Through my shades, that looks like it's got copper. Like it's got something around the trunk that's copper. It's all shiny. So here, see if you can see what I'm talking about. It goes crossways, and it is shining. The leaves are getting bigger. This little thing had hardly anything on it before, but I love that. One of these days I'll check that bark out. I hadn't seen any bark like that going sideways. All right, so the sun's shining, and then there's a trail over there. Can you see those trails? They're dissipating, but still, what's the deal? Okay, I don't know what I did. This is Lou. This is April 22nd, and it is Monday. Okay, and I have a bill I need to pay, so I got to make sure I do that. Always wait until the last minute. That's not a good thing to do, really. However, sometimes you have no choice, you know. Wait until everything falls into place. Okay, so these tulips are all but gone. This is where all the red was, okay? But I can see there's other things growing up. She said there's going to be daylilies, and there's lilies. These things are getting huge now. They were way down at the ground. So anyway, I'm just enjoying them as they grow. I don't know much about them. But I know she did say she had daylilies. And what I should do is look them up. You know, you can see all kinds of things online. So anyway, there goes, I mean, it isn't gone yet, but it will be. His motorhome on the side of the house here. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I gotta do. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Yeah, those trucks, I wonder how much gas mileage they get. So it don't seem like they get hardly any. Nothing like paying $5 to go a mile, huh? Or maybe, so $5 to go 5 miles, so $1 a mile. Anyway, here they go. I'm just gonna share. Hooked Up, that's the name. That's a Peterbilt. That's just really cool. And I like the fact that there's a 33 on the end of the number there. Tripping. Okay, so I guess I could go back in. I was thinking I would walk a little bit. So I guess I got back here and forgot what I was doing. I need to go back and walk some more. I gotta be careful not to walk too much though. It's fine line. I don't know, I need to call my oncologist and figure out. Because I bet I was supposed to go in and see. They canceled an appointment. I'm talking to myself. My oncologist, I found out, went away for 2 weeks. And when I went and got hooked up and had my infusion, is that what they call it? Anyway, when they did that, the lady was telling me I had an appointment like in the next week. And then I told her I didn't know anything about it, you know. But that might be when she got back from her, wherever it was she left to. In other words, we hadn't finished discussing what I'm doing. And she set her people out working on grants and stuff, because that stuff is expensive and there'd be no way. So anyway, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I hear all kinds of different things, you know, and they sure do make it sound good. I mean, what better way to take your medicine than to eat good food, you know? Of course, the government's not going to pay for that, but okay, well, good, guys. I wonder why that was cut out to begin with. See, all this, I'll just show you. I don't know if you'll see it, and I don't know if you'll recognize any of it to do with it, but they've got turf. They've cut some turf in. And what happened was, and I don't know what happened really, but it was like the ground was burnt. The grass was like a dark brown, a golden brown, whatever. It had been burnt. And in that shape. So I don't know if you can see it now. But now it has turf back in it, so that's good. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. So anyway, yes, I need to walk, but I am concerned about that. And they really might not tell you everything you need to know, you know. But I did feel good about her confidence and everything. My oncologist, I mean, she made no bones about it. We can melt that cancer away. And I did tell her what my sister had said about the pill that is killing cancer over in Australia. And she said, that's probably this. So, I mean, I don't know. But I did go and buy some stuff at the store. I listened to one of those videos, Teresa D. And I will be watching Dr. Lee. He talks about foods that'll kill cancer, foods that will stop the blood supply around the cancer. He says without blood vessels, the cancer can't grow. And one of the things he specializes in is blood vessels. We grow blood vessels. They're fixing to take off. Should really have it on video, huh? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn it around. Ooh, what was that?
Just going off the curb.
Okay.
I need to come back and drive back up because
What is it?
It was just the bottom scraping off of this. It was too low to the ground. So it was
I know, but I'm just trying to say, what is it? It's kind of hanging there a little bit. See it bouncing up and down?
hanging down.
Unless that's not your muffler.
crap.
That's not your muffler, right? Tailpipe or anything?
It's
I know it's
I assume
okay.
that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you know it's okay. You can't really do nothing about it. He's already got your address and all that stuff, right?
I just can't pick up this stuff because he needs me at my house.
Yes, you need to go. And you need to come back. And if you're not coming back tonight, that kayak doesn't need to be on the grass.
I'm gonna come back tonight.
What is that? Is it like a
Just a
tailpipe?
piece of trim. Looks like a cover.
Okay. All right, well, you take care, boy. Now, see, was this side already like this over here?
Yeah.
Where it was pulled out like that, it's about broke.
Yeah, it's been like that,
Okay, I didn't know.
unfortunately.
It's all right, well, maybe there's some way to fix that.
Hey, my butt clench right there. Scraping. That's the other downfall to RVs. Yeah. They sit so low in the back.
Yeah, for towing, for sure.
Yep. I know when they're up on a curb or something like that, it's always just a big old pain. Tell it's been road legal recently.
It's been what?
Road legal recently. Magnetic? That's pretty cool.
Oh, my body.
I have one. It's on one of our other trucks, and it's one I used to have on this. It's an actual Bluetooth light bar.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the tail light. And it just, you turn it on and it goes right on. And it makes it nice for these RVs because then I don't have to worry about stringing wire all the way up to the truck and having to adjust it for all the length and the turning.
Yeah.
And then if on an RV, if it doesn't stick, there's usually a ladder. If there's no metal, I'm gonna stick it in the ladder and run a ratchet strap around it,
Yeah.
secure it on. Unlike these, if there's no metal, I can't put these on anywhere.
Wow.
I'm just kind of SOL with them.
Well, hopefully you got it going on. There must be metal.
Yep.
I'll let you guys go.
It's just enough metal to
Yeah.
hold onto it.
So it don't fall down.
Yep.
Don't let anybody steal my kayaks.
I was
Come
going to
back
say,
on.
dude, you better be back.
I will be back.
Okay. All right, because we don't want to leave it in the grass, okay?
Yep.
So are you driving too, or are you driving with him?
I need to drive my car.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because he'll want to take off.
Yeah, and I need to get gas. So I'll be back.
All right. We'll see you, Bubba. Oh, I forgot you guys were there again. I do that. I'm really good at that. Yes, I am very forgetful. Things will look better soon. Get all this stuff away from here. Clean up a little bit. Like I need to go in the back and sweep off that porch. Or someone who owns some dogs ought to go do that. I don't own dogs yet. I clean up after dogs. Okay, so I'm a-walking. I go walking after midnight in the moonlight. Da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Hey, there's the doggy. Maybe I'll crisscross over here. I see you up there. You look skinny today. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hi. Are you guys gonna growl at me if I come over there? Oh, someone is there. They have someone in the yard. That's why they're looking. Someone's working on a fence or something. I'm over here talking to their dogs. Dum da da dum. Searching for you. Dum da dee da da dum. Okay. Yes, I know. I need to work on my songs. I really don't have any. Well, I'm excited. I might be able to run home and take care of some business. I need to go and get my paperwork and take care of some deeds and titles and things. I got things at home I need to gather up a little bit. And then I need to figure out if I'm going to go to Downs or not, too. So I really need to go to Downs. I need to get some more ads out, and then I need to have a time frame when I could be there and show the house. I don't even know if I can find a key to it. Like I said, I might have to break into my own house. It's been 10 years. It's been over 10 years since I've been there. What are you doing, boy? Oh, when you got that truck, weren't your tires sticking out sideways? Remember? Weren't your tires sticking out kind of sideways?
This one's got a problem right here. This is probably a wheel
But it
bearing.
wasn't it? Don't you remember? It was like on an angle or something?
That's where my noise is coming from. So hopefully I can get that fixed.
Well, I hope so, or it's going to fall apart on you. Well, you got a nice motorhome. I like it. And I'll show you that too. If you'll notice the top of it, it's all one piece. The whole top is molded, or whatever you would call it. I think that's what you call it. You know, like when you pour ceramics into a mold, it's all one piece. So there's no seams for leaks to happen. The seams is on the side. But across the top there isn't any seams. And that's really nice. I got a couple motorhomes at home. They're old. My Dodge is a trip though. I don't know what kind of metal that is. I did a little video on here of my Dodge. It's a 1975 Superior. Backers. Anyway, it was supposed to be the Cadillac of its day, you know. That was still 1975. Dodge Superior, 25 feet. But you know, after having those, whatever it called it, the slide out, you know, those slide outs are great. Gives you so much more room. You know, you don't feel like you're in this little teeny tiny hallway, because that's what it boils down to, is a hallway. Okay, I'm just gonna take another picture. There goes Austin's little jewel. And it is. Even though it's old, it's a jewel. And it's also, it's been gutted out too. It's on the inside, so. But you know what? That's still good. I worry about all these people on the street, and yes, you can't do anything about it and stuff, but you know, you can pick up an old motorhome sometimes for 500 bucks. Might not run, but if you had a place to put it where you could just sit it down and have a place to live, it's better than living on the street. I gotta figure out what I want to do about some things. Okay, my back hurts. I know I keep saying that. How rude of me. Okay, let's go over here and see this tree. This tree was a popcorn tree not long ago. I mean, not really. It reminded me of that song, Popcorn Popping on an Apricot Tree. But I don't know what kind of tree this is. But anyway, all the popcorn looking things blew away. We had a nice strong wind, and away it went. Had blossoms all over the place for a while. Yes. Okay, so I don't know what I said earlier. I do get distracted and forget, but I did go to Walmart and I did get some food. That's what I started to say. I was talking to Teresa D. Okay, so today in the grocery cart, I put mushrooms, See, what I did was I watched one of those videos my sister sent me, and it talked about 7 foods, and I'm not sure if it is that kill cancer. Probably is. But it also has to do with just disease, getting your immune system be working good. And they're finding out, sounds to me like, that is the immune system that is already made to fight off cancer. But something gets in the way, something goes haywire. I'm pulling my hair. But, so what's the point? Okay, so there was 7 foods, and I'm not even sure if it was Dr. Lee. This could have been Amy. I think there was a lady named Amy, Dr. Amy. And I could have it wrong. So the number 1, it was a girl. The number 1 on the list of 7 is a pomegranate. Pomegranate, I've never ate one. It showed the inside of it, and it says all of that is really, really, really good. I mean, it's very strong. I think they said like on antioxidants and stuff like that. But nevertheless, pomegranate, number 1. And I'm not sure in number which was what, but mushrooms was 1. I hear you. It's a bird making that noise. 2 birds. I don't know if you'll see them moving all around. They're going just a little bit on the crazy side. All right, so I'll just say what I bought today. Okay, so that would be, I already said mushrooms. I did not get the pomegranate. Okay. I got a thing of, I think clementines, I think is what it was called. I was looking for tangerines, but I didn't see those. Anyway, so we have some of that. I got a bag of those. And I got a thing of kiwi. Now the kiwi was probably on a different video, all unto itself. But kiwi fights cancer. And so he said, you know how easy, cut it up and put it in some yogurt and eat it. And there you go. Have at least 1 a day, but it won't hurt to have more. You know, maybe 3. But anyway, Dad likes kiwi, so we went ahead and got some kiwi. What else did I get? I got a cucumber. That wasn't on the list, but it is. Someone said not to say anything's a superfood, but I've heard cucumbers are superfoods. Oh, I got a thing of spinach, because you could put that in your smoothie. I mean, I can't eat that very well, but I can put it in my smoothie. And what it is spinach and kale mixed together. So I can put some in a couple, 3 or 4 or 5 smoothies. Grapes is on that list. And they said it didn't matter what color, all different colors. And one of the things they said today, too, was that, you know, yes, fruit turns into sugar. However, think about it. It is the natural sugar, and the fiber that you get from that fruit, you need for fighting disease. Helps the autoimmune system. So I've got the list on my desk. I'll just have to go read it off to you. I love mushrooms. Oh, and also they said broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Ouch. And berries. So yes, berries are good. Dark berries and strawberries. They said strawberries do not mess with your glycemic whatever, sugar spikes. Anyway, so I'm not quite decided on the rest of my treatment. Because I mean, it could already be too late. But then again, I might have quite a while left I can live. And I think by then they'll have more cures too. But in the meantime, okay, drinking tea. That wasn't on that same video, but same Dr. Lee. It's a different one than Amy, because Dr. Lee is a guy. He's the one that knows all about blood vessels. because we grow what we need. It's kind of like when you have a heart attack. Don't listen to me, I'm not a doctor. But you know, Dad's heart was, I think, was dead on the one part. But the point is, it grew back. Blood vessels, okay? So I'm not sure what I had heard. Like if you have a heart attack and they don't take care of you within a certain length of time, don't bother. Because you're gonna grow back the veins. But you need to investigate that. Don't listen to me, please. I don't want to hear any telling me how terrible I am because I said something wasn't real. I'm walking way too much, probably. Just a little nervous about the bones breaking thing. So I definitely don't need to be walking fast. But I do need to be walking. I need to build up my strength. Yes, I do. What a beautiful looking tire, and how pretty inside. Look at that, and that's a BMW. See the pretty blue inside, the brake. Wow, and I see the rotor, that's huge. Nice looking car. All right, so I should figure out something to fix for dinner. That'd be good. I am not the best at all that stuff. And there's those two trees sharing the same canopy. I wonder if I walk across Midway. I took the movie from across the road before. I was just showing how these two trees are kind of big. And they had to have been probably planted at the same time. And they grew up together. Okay, see the tree trunk and the tree trunk. I'll watch myself not get run over. And then you see the tops of the trees there. Pretty trip, pretty trip. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the road before I get run over. I'm not sure what time it is, but I bet it's about 5-ish. Oh. Well, Austin and his fiance bought a house together. And I'm not sure if they signed on the 29th, which was leap year day, or if they signed the day before. They were supposed to close on the 29th, but I almost think they came over a day early. I know they came to the house and well, I don't know where that is, but I smell pot. Yes, it's everywhere. I love it. Dum-da-dee-dum. Okay, so I did buy some golden potatoes the other day, and I've got onions. Onions is on the list of good things, okay? And carrots. I didn't remember that. I need to put carrots on the list. I love, roasted carrots. I love a roast, but see, Dad's not going to spend the money on the meat. And I had such a lot of it at one time. On the hoof. Yes, I had some really good meat. We went and bought them grain. They had all the hay they wanted and grain too. I don't know, maybe I'll try to walk one more time. Just because I haven't been getting much walking in. All right, I want a different song. Georgia. I want ya. Okay, so it says, I'll never fall in love again until I find her, till I found you. Da-dum, Do 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 do. Da dum. Do 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 do. Beautiful song. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say that, but it is a beautiful song. Not just the song, I think it's the way he sings it too. It's like, wow. They said it was swooning music, and yeah, I can see that. So, I will go in the house and see if there's some kind of good fruit I can eat. Now, let's see. I'm gonna probably blend a few things together because that might have been Amy, Dr. Amy, was talking about, pomegranate. Yes, that's a really good one, but you do not want to have it in the morning. You want to have that later in the day. In the morning, first meal, you should, I don't know if she said this, but you should have an omelet and load that omelet down with the onions and tomatoes. I don't know if she said tomatoes either, but I've heard tomatoes are good for that. But just give yourself a great breakfast. So you can put mushrooms and onions and whatever else you want to put in it that you like. I love tomatoes in my omelet, so I would do tomatoes and mushrooms and onions and saute the bell pepper, but you can have it raw. I just would saute it mostly because of no teeth. And yes, I'm not comfortable with my teeth. I am so mad I keep paying payments on those things. I should have listened to the first guy that said I didn't need any. He said most people, when they're coming in to get teeth, they have a frown on their face. Throughout the years, they've been frowning, and so they've got this frown stuck on their face. He says, you gotta smile. So really, you don't have to have teeth to make you smile, just to eat right and stuff like that. But I can't eat right with them, so it's not cool. Hopefully I won't fall. I'm gonna leave that door open, I think. Do do. Da 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 da. So let's see, what did I get? Okay, there's mushrooms. I got eggs and mushrooms and spinach and milk. And then I also got just 2 of these. See, I was talking to you guys about a drink that I got at Walmart. It's like ice, but it's